Okay, here we are. We're going to take a look at the AI Chatbots tool inside of FrenchFryAI. So once you are logged in, you can come on over here to the Tools section and click on AI Chatbots to jump in, or if you're anywhere else, let's say in the app, Command K, of course, brings up the quick switcher. So here we are. I can create a new chatbot from this view, or I actually can create one from the library view, which I'll show you in just a second. But we're going to create a couple different kinds of bots here, but the first one that we're going to create is going to simulate sort of a local wine bar. I've got here a sort of fake inventory list. I can imagine if you were to print out from your inventory system all your different wines. In this case, we've got about 26 pages worth of fake wines with fake links to where they are on the website. And so we're going to take a look at this here, and we're going to go ahead and say, let's make a PDF of that. So we're going to download that as a PDF document. Give that just a second. It's been downloaded. Great. Let's see where that is in our app. And there it is. I can see it over there. So we're going to now go here and say, okay, create new chatbot. We're going to select our company, the Wine Authority. We're going to give this a name. We'll call it TWA Wine Finder. Give it a short description. This will show up actually on the chatbot. So we want to make sure that we know that our users are going to see this. Use AI to find the perfect bottle of wine. Great. In this case, I'm going to show you how to upload a PDF, but if you've uploaded PDFs or created any in the past through your library, they'll appear here, but we're going to go ahead and upload a new one. And so we are going to go over to, where did we put that? That's going to be in our downloads and the Wine Authority list. Here we go. Boom. Now we're going to grab that. We can see that that's attached. Now I'm going to give this a prompt. This is where I'm telling the bot how to act. So please help users find the perfect bottle of wine for them and link them to it on the website so they can. We can get pretty detailed in here if we want. Imagine if you were using this for an event. So, please get them to go to this link to sign up, or a sales bot. Hey, please schedule a meeting with us here at our scheduling link. Whatever you want to put in this prompt, you can. Do want to know when transcripts or chats happen. And so if I put an email about every 10 minutes, the app is going to check and see if there's a transcript that happens, and it's going to email that transcript to you so you can kind of see what's going on. This is a great way to get feedback on an offering, your clients or a product and your services, and just to see generally what the market is thinking about or asking about your product. Now on the theming side here, we get to make a couple different selections. Let's say that my website where I'm going to put this chatbot is always sort of the same color, light mode color, so white backgrounds or whatever. So I want to make sure that this chatbot is always in a light mode. If I have a dark website, I can pick that, or I can pick system, which is where you're basically letting the user's system theme preferences decide, and then it'll either, the chatbot will either theme in a light theme or a dark theme. Now there's a standard theme that we use here for these chatbots and embedded chatbots when they're out there, but if you happen to have selected a brand color for your company inside of FrenchFryAI, we'll use that color to theme this. That's what you'll see here in a second. In this case, I'm going to click System. And then lastly, I get to choose if I want to hide the header. This is great if this is going to be an embed versus a linked chatbot. So if I'm just going to link this out to people, then we'll keep the header, but if I'm going to embed this on my site, I may or may not want the header on there, and so you can play around with that. I'm going to go ahead and hit Create Chatbot. You'll see here at the top that it's processing that PDF in the background, but I've already got my link here and my embed code where I can share. Now that PDF is done processing. So if I click into here, I can now see this chatbot. So again, this is a link you could go ahead and share with anybody you wanted to share that with. And I could say, hi. How can I assist you in finding the perfect bottle of wine? Feel free to let me know your preferences. I'm having a New Year's Day party. And we're going to eat pork chops and green beans. That sounds like a delightful meal, and here we go. For pork chops and green beans, I recommend a wine that complements the savory flavors of the dish. Here are some options. It's going to give us those, and then it is going to link us out to where if we click, we're going to be able to go and see that on the website. You can imagine this going back and forth for quite some time. What is the price of those? And here we go. However, for a similar option, you might be able to come up with, and so it's going to go through these prices right here. Great. And so you can see that this is a great way to chat. Now back over here, in addition to this link that you get, you also have this embed code that exists right here. So this is what you can give to your web developer or yourself if you manage your website to get that to be on a page. To give you an idea of what that looks like, we're using a bot like that here on our support page, and you can see if I've embedded this chatbot right here on our support page as well, which is great. Now let's go over and check my notes to see what else I wanted to cover. Great, so let's go back over to tools and our chatbots. And again, we could have just used the quick switcher, Command K, and gone to the chatbots. Now here's one that I created that's kind of interesting. So let's say you have a prospect or somebody that you're really wanting to introduce your small business to. You could create them a bespoke custom chatbot here and send that link to the prospect. So in this case, let's name it, why should Julie Barber's company use FrenchFryAI? Julie, this was actually a message to Julie. Tell the bot what your company does and watch. Your job is to help Julie Barber, et cetera, et cetera. Be specific in your answers about French Fry, how they can help, theming. We've been through all of that. In this case, I selected an existing PDF that I had generated, so 50 benefits of using FrenchFryAI based on current tools. And then I could have gone in here and just selected that, so we don't have to reprocess that PDF again. Great. So that's kind of a quick walkthrough of how you create these bots and how you can use them. But another feature we have is if you go over to the library, this is where you would be managing all of the different things, content that you've created potentially on FrenchFryAI. You can start to filter these down and say, okay, I want to go just for FrenchFryAI. Let's look at all the blog posts I've written. But then I can click this button up here, Create Knowledge File. When I click that, I go into this knowledge selection mode. And so I can kind of click on individual assets. In this case, I want all of these, so I'm going to select all in the view, and then I'm going to hit next step. Now, I've got 18 assets that I've included. I can show all the assets if I want to look at them, collapse them back down. And now I can do a couple things. I can simply create a download if I wanted to take this information somewhere else, or I can configure a chatbot from this selection right here. And so again, we go through this sort of familiar menu of building the chatbot and then hitting submit. Once I do that, I'll land back on my AI chatbots page and I'll see that new tool here. So AI chatbots, a great way to kind of create a lot of different interactive ways for a lot of different use cases for your business, whether that be promoting an event, going over your products and services, or simply, getting support and feedback from the market. So hope you enjoy.